Welcome back. As we continue our discussion on week 3 material, the first thing we're going to look at is identify where the metals and nonmetals are in the periodic table. Okay, for that I am going to bring back my periodic table. All right, you're all familiar with this periodic table, and we've seen it quite a number of times, so you should all be familiar with it by now. Okay, so I'm going to get 2 or 3 different colors, even though we're only really talking about metals and nonmetals. Okay, so these right here, the reason I didn't go into greater detail on this particular information was, well, it was not really necessary earlier as we were learning this. Okay, so this is our alkali metals. Okay, these are metals, but they have a specific name, alkali metals. I'm going to cut down actually the brush size a little bit, maybe 2. Okay, that way I can fit everything inside this window, not have to put another periodic table and explain everything all over again, and that's not fun. Okay, all right, so the first one we're going to look at these are the alkali metals. Okay, that's better. Okay, so it doesn't take too much space, and all of these, what I mean by all of this is everything that's in group 2A, which is that whole column. These are the alkaline earth metals. Okay, and this sandwich box right here, all of these all the way up to zinc, starting from 3 all the way to 12. Okay, and these are the transition metals. Okay, you got to remember this key word. Transition metals are D block elements. Okay, these are the elements that contain the D block elements. Okay, and then pretty much everything all the way here are, there's some metals all the way here, and this is kind of where your non-metal starts. I'm going to probably pick a different color right here. So starting everything from here, okay, probably over, oops, let me step back, I think, okay, I think I did that even in the first attempt. I do not want to go too far into it, so everything in here, okay, these are the non-metals, okay, within this. So if it's running over an element, it's most likely not a non-metal. Okay, so these are non-metals in the periodic table. Okay, and these are also the p block elements, and here we have our, okay, and here we have our F block elements, which are sitting at the bottom. Rarely we pay much attention to them, but we will come back to them if we have to talk about radiology and stuff like that, because this is where the meat of a lot of the radiation stuff is happening. Okay, so if you notice, more than 90% of your periodic table, you can comfortably say, is these are also metals. Okay, so that means you've got your alkali metals, which are group 1, and then you've got alkaline earth metals, and then you've got your transition metals. Okay, I forgot the letter N right here. Okay, transition metals are D block elements. Those are also metals. Then you got your F block elements, which are also metals. So a great deal of your periodic table is occupied by metals, and then there's only a smaller percentage of which is actually non-metals. Okay, so we're going to use our periodic table and do some practice exercise as we do it to get started on identifying charges. If you have forgotten, then it's a good time to refresh it.